Hey guys, welcome to the Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast. This is Jason Samkovic, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to set up your GoPro for how you shoot if you want to record those. Because you can see here that mine is kind of weird looking how it's sitting on my head, but it's actually exactly where I want it to be at for my shooting. And so what I did to test this is I started in a mirror. Okay, using a mirror and draw and see how it lines up for you with your shot. And then on top of that, you can also then do some practice shots. You can even see it on your app. You can set your phone up with your app and see what the shot image looks like. For me though, it may look offset like this, but when I shoot, as I come in to shoot, I shoot like this. See how that lines up perfect for my shot. So, and I do try to pay attention if I'm running that and I got animals coming in. I try to kind of have my head like this as they're coming by so we can see them, because I know that it's kind of offset. But when I go to make that shot, I know that I'm going to lean in that way, which is going to give me that perfect angle that I'm looking for. Now, some other tips for you. Like I said, practice it a little bit so you know how high or low to have that angle. It takes a little getting used to. When you're using a GoPro or a action cam style like this, you got a couple options. Most people are going to shoot in 1080. 1080 is what you're going to shoot in, because a lot of cameras won't be able to handle, or a lot of computers won't edit 4K very well. A lot of the softwares won't. If you're going to shoot in 1080, then shoot in a wide mode. Okay, that way you can still crop in. There's ultra wide or hyper view, ultra wide, wide or super wide or whatever it is, and linear. I shoot one down from linear. Okay, linear is pretty flat, and there are different levels on there, and I shoot on the one, I use mine basically one wider than linear is what I like to have mine at. But now if you have the option to edit 4K, all right, if you can shoot and edit, or you can edit in 4K, GoPro, I use the 4:3 ratio setup rather than the 16:9 format like a 1080 is. The reason I do that is 1080 is kind of this shape like this, and I showed this on one of my Instagram things. So 1080 is like your TV screen. 4:3 is square, but what it is it's still a 1080 in there. It just makes it bigger. It adds more on the top and more on the bottom. So it gives me more leeway to be off a little bit. And so I can shoot it in 4K, 4:3 format like that. And then when I get it in the computer and I go to 1080, I can output it as 1080 and crop into wherever I want. If I want it low on the frame or high on the frame, whatever part I want, I have that extra room in there. So that's what I do. I shoot them in 4K. I shoot at 30 frames per second. I like it. It's kind of that happy medium. And what I do is then I bring that into Adobe Premiere Pro, and I will edit those 4K clips down, and then turn them into and render them out as 1080 and cropped the way I want. Then I will create the new sequence I want with whatever video I'm doing, and I will import those clips that I just edited into that and put them in there, so it's all a 30 frames per second 1080 timeline sequence is the video I'm producing. But having that set up this way, picking that way that's going to give you that surefire shot angle, so that when you're locked in and ready, you're getting that angle that you're looking for, is important. If you're a vertical shooter, obviously the way I have mine set up is not going to work for you. Okay, but because I shoot candid and I'm snagging in branches, but when I shoot this way, you can see how that lines up perfect. So it's a matter of taking a little time and experiment with it, but once you got it down, it's pretty quick and easy to put it on there. Now make a point on there too, when you're using your GoPro or any action cam, there is a function in there that you can set up that is going to make your top button on there. I am burning up. It is getting hot. It was 32 degrees this morning, and now it's like 53. But there's a button on the top here. You can set that for quick mode, okay, quick action mode. So what's going to happen is you can, on a GoPro, any GoPro, and on the DJI actions, I have those as well, but you can set that button to be an instant on record. You can set it for instant photo, you can set it for whatever you want. I have mine set up so that the second, well, I have this on my head and it is in, usually I'm wearing a hat, but it's in that position. If I see animals, all I do is just touch that button. Bam, tap that button, recording instantly. 4K, 4:3 format, 30 frames per second. I have all my ISO settings, my bit rate, everything set right there. So when I touch that button, boom, it's on automatically. If the animals go by, I don't get a shot, I touch it again, it goes off. Okay, I keep on hunting, I see, oh, here comes more animals, boom, I touch it, it comes on, and then I'm ready. So it's really fast. If I want to access any of the other modes, I go to the power button on the side, and then I can cycle through and pick what I want. But set that main top button up so that it is a quick action button for you. So when you need to, all you gotta do is touch that button on the top, and now it is recording and you're ready. One of the things I like about GoPro more than a DJI, the DJI Osmo Actions, they're good, but my original, the DJI Action 1, this button is not very tactile. So it squishes, and it's a button, but it doesn't click, click. You don't really feel it when you click it too well. There's been a lot of times I thought I turned the camera on and I didn't, or I thought I turned it off, but I did not. With the GoPro, it's very tactile. Click, you feel it. Click, you feel it. So it's very nice. But you'll see, I edit it out a lot, but a lot of times, if I'm on it, off it, you know, if I got it set here like this and I got animals and I'm on, okay, where'd they go? They're gone. Okay, turn it off. Okay, oh, there they are. Turn it back on. Okay, here we go. We move up there. Oh, they busted out. Turn it off. I walk a little further. Oh, they got animals right there. Turn it back on. And if I'm doing that, after a while, you don't remember if it actually is always on or off, so you have to pull it off and look real quick to be sure, and then put it right back on. May not seem like a big deal, but you have to then set your bow down, pull this off, take it, not have your hat come off, kind of a pain in the butt. So I really do like that tactile feel that we get from this GoPro. It makes a big difference. So, but that's basically your setup and what you're trying to do with this. Now, if you're going to record videos, like you're going to sit here and make all your videos, hey, how you doing, what's going on, and you're going to do your shots, and you're going to be videotaping all your stuff and making vlogs with it, run it in linear mode, okay, or your narrowest you know, field of view mode that you have on your DJI, but don't be zoomed way out ultra wide. It starts to look a little funny and warped. Okay, so run it in linear mode, 1080p. The only time I'm shooting 4K is when I have it set for this quick button for shots. And again, that's because I want that 4:3, that big square format that will let me take out whatever section I want is 1080p, and I'm 4 times resolution already. So not only that, I can zoom it in, I can crop it to 1080 without a problem, and I don't lose anything when I'm exporting to 1080p. So it's a very nice thing, or you know, to ultra high def 1080. It works for yeah, high def, whatever it is, 1080, 4K. I'm shooting in 4K, 4:3, exporting it out as a 1080 16:9, and it's all 30 frames per second. But this is an incredibly powerful camera for this. You can get the media kit with the cage and a microphone, and you can use this for all your vlogs, all your video sets. I could put this on that tripod and make this whole video on one of these cameras. They are fantastic. They are very worth having. And it doesn't even have to be a GoPro or a DJI Osmo. It can be a Amazon knockoff version. I bought one of those for my son years ago. It worked incredible. All my bow fishing stuff was shot on one of those. It was a $30 or $40 Amazon knockoff. It worked incredible. So don't rule these out, but understand how to use them the right way. Even though they'll let you shoot in 120 frames per second, forget about it. Don't even think about doing it. It's going to be so dark all the time in low light. I mean, the higher frames per second you go, the more detail and information it has to take in, the more light it needs to do that. 30 frames per second is a gold mine. Set your ISO to max on one of your modes, so when it's getting low light out there, you can really, it's going to be grainy, but at least you're not going to lose the shot, because these don't have huge sensors in them. They're going to run out of light before a lot of other cameras will. So just a couple tips for you on a GoPro, setting it up for your shot, that kind of thing with an action cam. You can also put these right on a clip and mount them right on a tree up above you to get that bird's eye view. Very easy. One of my videos, I have a video where I show you how to do that, where I just bought one of these. It's got a clip on it for a backpack where it clips right on your pack, and then I just put a piece of paracord right around the tree and tie it, and I hang it, clip it right on there. But you could also clip it right on a branch and hang it here. I probably actually, let me look here, I have it probably sitting, do I still? Yeah. I actually have it right here because I use it so much. One of these right here. Okay, it's a clip that the GoPro goes on, mounts right on there. I can clip it on anything I want, and it also pivots out, so I can spin it and pivot it any direction I need. But I can take this and literally just come in here and clip it right on here like that, and now my camera's there, and I can angle this any way I need it to be, and that can sit up above me. It's all I need to do. Clip it. Just clip it right on anything I want. That'll hold that GoPro sitting right there above me and not bother nothing. So these are a very handy tool. I will put a bunch of links to GoPro stuff down below for you that gives you good ideas and options, but it doesn't take a lot. You can even use this, you know, you can put this right on your chest too. I can mount that on here, clip that right on here like this, and then spin that down like that and have that as a chest mount right here. I can put it on a baseball cap, again closing it up like this, put it back that way, clip it right on my baseball cap and have it go forward. You can use these things for a lot of stuff. GoPros are amazing. It's my favorite way to video this stuff hands-free while I'm hunting. By having that on my head and switching from my phone camera or my Sony ZV-1, whatever I'm using, but I can literally go from running my camera and filming stuff to the point where it's like, okay, it's shot time. Click that, drop that camera right in my pocket, and now this takes over and gets everything. I never have that deer walk by me in the camera and then all of a sudden he walks out of the shot and you hear the arrow go and then there's, you know, I shot it but it's not on camera. It doesn't work that way. Anywhere I look, any place I'm going, anything I'm doing is being recorded with this. They're a fantastic feature. Check them out. I will have links down below for all this stuff, plus some really cool GoPro type accessories, extra batteries, chargers. I'll put all that stuff in here. Like I said, I make a living using these things. They're amazing. I can't tell you enough good things about them. So thanks for watching.